What's going on, everyone? I'm excited here. This is our next reel-to-reel on the LED T8 Retrofit Kit. Obviously, reel-to-reels, there are monthly 15-minute deep dives into either single products or single product families, and where we bring reels of tape light to real life. And so I'm excited about this one just because this is something that our company has needed for a while. I think this is a huge niche industry doing a lot of these retrofit projects in commercial buildings where we are trying to get rid of those old fluorescent wraps that we see so commonly. Obviously, I think LED is here to stay. It is the industry standard now. And so today we're going to talk about this new product that's really going to make your lives very easy. I think it's very intuitive on the installation part, very cost effective as well. And so let's get into it. We'll switch over here to the slides, talk about the higher level specifications. So again, this is on our T8 LED Retrofit Kit, and the goal of this is to make it easy to be able to retrofit a lot of these fluorescent wraps that are either the 2-footers or the 4-footers, and make it easy where you don't have to pull out the entire hardware, the entire mechanical structure, that you can actually be under the ceiling, not have to break into the drywall, and be able to retrofit this with good LED lighting. So some of the higher level specs here of feature and benefits, these are going to be compatible with T5, T8, and T12 fluorescent fixtures. So again, that is the 3 most common type of fluorescent fixtures out there, compatible with all of them. You will have an option for 3 selectable color temperatures, okay? So 3 different CCTs, the most standard CCTs out there, and then also multiple size options. So today when we do the demo, I'm going to showcase the 2-foot, just obviously to be able to have enough space to showcase it on the top-down camera, but there also is a 4-foot option. The big, I would say, key component of this entire retrofit kit is the effortless magnetic installation. So I'll showcase that in the demo as well. This is really the secret sauce of this entire retrofit kit. Now, there will be the option to be able to do self-tapping screws if needed into that metal, the metal wrap. But the magnetic part is really, I think, the installation ease of use part that I think is the selling point with these retrofit kits. And it also is dimmable for complete control. When I show you in the demo the driver, we're using a constant current driver. This is the standard in most of these commercial types of projects and these LED retrofits. So it's a constant current driver, and it's going to be able to be controlled by 0 to 10 volt dimming. Okay, specifications. Okay, just to showcase here, you'll notice obviously the 2 different options here. We have a 20 watt and then a 24 watt. Here, the 2-footer and the 4-footer. And then if you notice with the CCTs, the options that we give you are 3500 Kelvin, 4,000 and 5,000 Kelvin. And you can notice there the lumen output for all 3. So 2200 lumens at 3500 Kelvin, 2800 lumens at 4,000 Kelvin, and 3500 lumens at the 5,000 Kelvin for the 2-footer. And then it's very, very, it's close for the 4-footer, but you're looking all the way up to that 5,000 lumens for the 5,000 Kelvin in the 4-footer. Okay, so 50,000 hours like typical, and again, you'll see here you have that ETL and DLC premium rating, and in a 5-year limited warranty. Install with easy. This is I'm going to showcase just some snippets from the installation sheet. You're going to see how easy this is, and then we're going to showcase this in a video that you can access on YouTube. You can send to your customers whenever you want, or to the installers. It's a fantastic video that Ted here, our videographer and content creator, created. I think it's really, really awesome. This is something that we're going to be doing more in 2026 on a lot of these different products. So obviously, you want to turn off the power. That's probably the #1 troubleshooting issue we deal with, is the power on. Also, one of the #1 things we want to make sure when we're installing is turn off that breaker. Okay, and then you're going to open up that fluorescent cover. Okay, and then you're going to remove the fluorescent bulbs, okay, the fluorescent tubes. You can notice there, right, pulling them off. Okay, and then you're going to remove that ballast and the lamp holders inside. Okay, those are pretty easy to remove on site. Okay, and then you're going to place the LED fixtures inside of that actual wrap. And I'll show you, there are these really cool snap-on magnetic clips that will snap onto those LED fixtures, and then almost every single fluorescent wrap out there I've ever seen is going to have a metal backing to it, so you'll be able to use those magnetic clips and just snap up the fixture. If needed, you can use self-tapping screws on the ends of those LED fixtures. Okay, and then you're going to connect your LED driver to the input in the line voltage, then connect the LED driver to the LED fixtures using the connectors. These are connectors that come with it. You don't have to wire the connectors up. They're just ready installed onto the wire, connected. So very easy plug and play, just like Legos. Okay, then you're going to connect your wiring. Okay, and you'll see here, just this is the little snapshot of the LED driver. It's a very, very skinny, constant current driver, very, very low profile as well. Okay, then you're going to close that housing. So now I'm going to show you a video to kind of bring this to real life. Oh, sorry, turn back to power on, of course. Okay, and then you'll see we do have an emergency backup as well in case. If you need to do some wiring with emergency backups, we do have a nice wiring diagram on that as well. This is on our Diode LED YouTube site. So again, going to go through the same steps, ensuring that the power is turned off. We're going to remove that cover, remove those those fluorescent tubes. Then we're going to take the actual easy magnetic clips. Connect it all together. Use the the magnetic clips for the driver. Connect it up, wire it, bring power on, turn it on. That's what's nice about the selectable CCTs. So very, very easy installation. So I'm going to switch over here and showcase. I'm going to actually do I would say a demo plus a little bit of an unboxing here. So you're going to see this is the LED Retrofit Kit. Comes in a nice sleek box here. So we'll open it up here. Okay, boom, pulling it out. I'll get rid of that box right there. You have obviously the installation sheet here. Installation instructions, I should say. Okay, I'm going to pop this open. Okay, grab the constant current driver. These are the little magnetic clips here. Okay, pull this out. Let's unbag these. Pop this out of the way. All right, and you'll notice here, okay, so you're going to have these very easy, quick connects. Let me untangle this a little bit. Okay, so these are very easy little MIC connectors. Okay, so you can just pop on, pop off. Okay, and so you'll notice here when I bring it up, okay, so you're going to see that these are connected into the LED fixtures. Okay, and then they're pretty much kind of daisy chained together. And then you have that little quick connect straight into the constant current driver. Okay, now, before I show you the magnetic clips, you'll notice on this side here with the driver, right, you're going to have your ground and then your hot and neutral here, and then you have your 0 to 10 volt dimming right here with that purple and pink wires. Okay, and then on the driver here, pop this out of the way. So you're going to notice here you have the little switch here for the milliamps, and then right here you can change that CCT to cool white, kind of mid white, and then warm white. Okay, it's very, very easy changing that CCT. And again, we went with the most common CCTs that we see in a lot of these fluorescent wraps out there. Okay, now to my favorite part about this retrofit kit, let me open up these the magnetic clips here. Pour these out. Now you'll notice too on the back side here of the driver, these also are the magnetic clips for that driver. Okay, so this will just boom pop straight up inside of that fluorescent wrap. They're actually very, very strong magnets, so they're not going anywhere once you snap that up. And then you have the actual magnetic clips here. Sorry, they're getting stuck on there from the metal. Just these little tiny magnetic clips. And all you do here is you'll just snap them around the fixture, and they'll just snap right on here. So boom. And then they're snapped right on the back side, easy peasy. So you'll snap it again on the other ones and then pop it right up. It's awesome. Let me show you another example here. I have it actually fully snapped on one of them. So I'm going to show it on the back side here. So again, right, just nice, clipped up there. Okay, and then the only other thing I wanted to show you is the self-tapping screw little hole here on the side. So you'll notice on both sides of each of the LED fixtures, you're going to have this little area just in case you don't want to use the magnetic clips, or you want to use maybe a combination of them. You want to use the magnetic clips, but you want a more secure installation. This could depend on the application and where it's at, or the space that it's in. Maybe there is you know, a lot of humming and construction that's going on, or some type of area where you're going to have some rattling. It might be a good time to use those self-tapping screws into the actual fluorescent wrap. Awesome. All right, switch back here. Okay, so before we end it, we do our live Q&A. Again, always want to talk about the training opportunities and resources. Okay, so we have a new area on the Diode LED website that you can always go to under resources, or you can just do Diode LED /training. And then you're going to be able to see our factory training options. If you ever want to come up to Reno, we'd love to have you. We host anywhere from 19 to 22 factory trainings a year. It is awesome. A lot of these are 2 days. We have multiple levels as well, everything from standard, intermediate, and advanced factory trainings that are 2 days each. We have a lot of fun. We get really, really technical and deep dive into installation best practices, design best practices. It's a lot of fun. We also have our reel-to-reel on this training page that you can go and check out all the past reel-to-reels. Okay, we have our Diode LED YouTube channel where we upload all of the past reel-to-reels. So I think today we've done 27 reel-to-reels. Something that's new that's coming in 2026 is that reel-to-reels will have a little bit of a different process and different format. We are going to do a lot of the B-roll and pre-recorded production ahead of time to be able to give you better, I would say, application shots, showcasing the product being installed, being actually designed into different projects. We can do so much more than just having a top-down camera and a forward-facing camera. So that's something that's new that's coming. Also, a new series called Spinning Off the Reel. This is where we are going to spin off the reel into other educational topics, still keeping that same format of 15 minutes deep dives, but into topics like voltage drop, ingress protection, you know, trends in the lighting industry, all these different topics that we can't really touch on in reel-to-reel since it is focused on single product or product families. Okay, this is just showing our Light Lab series and some installation videos. Okay, virtual training. We do a lot of different virtual trainings. Okay, so if you are not actually subscribed yet to our quarterly virtual specifier training, I strongly suggest it. These are once a quarter, so 4 times a year. They're longer, more technical, 45-minute deep dives into things like products to all different types of educational topics. And as you can see there, we got coming soon, spinning off the reel like I was talking about, and you're going to be able to someday meet Chip. Chip is going to take us down a journey into all of these really unique educational topics. And then field training, we'd love to get out there in the field. We do a lot of different really, you know, large regional types of field trainings as well, where we'll have 90 to 100 people in a room and doing everything from installation best practices to design to talking about the product. So love to come out to your territory. We also have a lot of fun. Sometimes we'll do Top Golf and whack some golf balls, have some drinks. And then factory training, like I said, again, these are the new dates for this year in 2026. Okay, so we are now breaking out standard and intermediate as 2 separate trainings. So standard trainings, we'll have 3 of them in the year, 2 days, intermediate, 3 of them, 2 days, and advanced, 3 of them, 2 days. If you have anything training related when it comes to questions or opportunities that you have in the field that you maybe you want us to hit a certain territory or do a specific type of virtual training, please let us know and reach out to training@diodeled.com. And with that, I am Cam, Senior National Training Manager at Diode LED. This again is like our 27th reel to reel. Thank you so much for following along with us, for always being here for us. Please go on our social media, like, subscribe, check out those videos on YouTube. We're doing a lot of new, really unique videos, I think, in the industry. And then also be on the lookout for the new reel-to-reels that are coming in 2026. I think this is going to not only just change the format in a better way, but also really increase that quality of the format. And also be on the lookout for the new spinning off the reel series. So thank you so much for your time. I will see you on the next one.